Hey, this is Matt with My Florida Home Buyers, and today I'm standing outside of a house that we just bought in Fruitland Park, Florida. This is located in Lake County, just between Leesburg and Lady Lake, if you don't know where Fruitland Park is at. The cool thing about this house is it sits on this little hill here, and it actually has property on the other side of the road here that borders this lake down here. That's Lake Ella. So no dock or anything, but you do have frontage down there on that little lake. So this is the house here. I actually just got inside today, so I'm taking a look around, see what's going on. And it's got a few little interesting things that I'll point out, and something really cool that I found in the back. So let's take a look at the house and show you what's going on. Now, one of the first things I noticed when I drove up to this house was the driveway. It's actually pretty steep, and it doesn't look like it really on the camera, but it's pretty rough coming up there, especially if you have a car or something like that. I made it up in my truck, no problem, but we're probably gonna have to put some sort of crushed asphalt or something there just to even it out, because there's a good chance if you're driving a car, you're gonna bottom out. And walking up here to the house, one of the other things you'll notice, there's no soffit, just open, and you can actually see the nails from the roof, from the shingles coming through the decking up there. So that's kind of bizarre. It also looks like it's just a little block house here, little ranch house. This part over here, I believe, was probably a carport or something, because they closed it in and then stuccoed it, but left the rest of the house blocked. So it is what it is, I guess. So walking inside, it's a pretty standard Florida house, little ranch house. Typical layout. You've got the kitchen here in the main area, just a little tiny kitchen, not a whole lot going on there. Do have some cracks in the ceiling running across here in the drywall. We'll go back here, I guess, first. This is the hallway with the bedrooms in it. You can see there's some stuff left here. This house was a foreclosure, so went to a foreclosure auction, and that's how we ended up with it. Here's the bathroom here, and you can see where the bank has come through, and they put this tape and these little notes on everything letting you know that they've come through and winterized it, which basically just means they turned off all the valves and the faucets and everything. This is the bedroom here. It's actually surprising. It's got carpet on the floor, but it doesn't look that old. It's actually in pretty good shape. I've seen a lot worse carpet in houses that I've been into. This is either really new or whoever lived here kept it in pretty good shape. So it's another bedroom here. There's a few personal items here. It's looking like it's a three bed, one bath. And one of the interesting things about this house, I've been walking around for the past 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get into the attic. And I don't think there's an attic access in this house. I've looked everywhere. Even out here, this would have been the carport area. No attic access anywhere. So I assume if you want to get in the attic, you probably have to go through the gable ends on the sides of the house, which is not fun. But anyways, this is the carport room that they closed in. You can see there's a grand piano here. So I guess, it still works. I don't know how to play the piano, but those things are really a pain, because they're hard to get rid of because they're so heavy, and then also not many people are looking for big pianos. So, but you feel bad throwing it away. So I don't know what we'll do with it. I know we've donated them in the past, so maybe we'll do something like that. This is the laundry room here. So you can see there's a washer and dryer. And then over here on this side, there's actually a shower. So there's a shower head there. There's the knobs to turn it on, and there's a drain down in the floor. So I guess you can shower while you're doing your laundry, or I don't know. Kind of interesting. So walking out here, this is the slider on the side of the house. So we're out on the side. Now, like I said, I think the only way to get in the attic is to remove one of these covers on the gable end and go through that way. And I actually want to get in the attic and look, because you can see up here, it looks like, there you go, it looks like there's been some squirrels or something have gone through there. And actually over here you can see where someone even stuck a cup in the hole up there, I guess to try to keep the squirrels or whatever out. So we definitely need to get up there and see what's going on in that attic. So moving around the back of the house here, I think this house sits on about I want to say it's like 3 acres. So it's on a hill. Part of the property is on the other side near the lake, but I believe it's around 3 acres. And then this is the back of the house here. Just a standard Florida ranch. It does have a newer roof. I think the roof is only a couple years old. So let me take you over here. I'll show you something really cool that I found. There's a shed up here that's in pretty good shape. Nice big storage shed with a roll-up door. But in here, this is actually pretty cool. So this would be like the pump house, I guess. This is where the well is at. Door's a little tight to get open. But in here, I found the original building permit. This is the building permit from September 5th, 1969, Lake County, Florida. And this is the building permit from when this house was built. It's pretty amazing. And you don't really find anything like that in houses these days. And it's amazing that someone thought to keep it around and actually hang on to it. It's really cool. All right, just walking back over towards the house now. Like I said, this was a foreclosure. I don't know the exact circumstances on what led to it going to foreclosure, but that's how we ended up with it. And it's really not in that bad a shape. Just looking around, I think we're gonna be able to get this one cleaned up and resold pretty quickly. So that'll be nice. I think with it being on the lake, it's especially gonna be appealing to people. I mean, you can look right out the front of your house and there's your lake right across the road. So it's definitely got that going for it. All right, so that's about it for the video. Like I said, I just wanted to show you the inside since I just got in there today myself to take a look. Just show you what's going on and what we bought here in Fruitland Park out here in Lake County. So if you have a house to sell in Fruitland Park, in Lake County, in anywhere in Central Florida, Orlando, Volusia County, Seminole, Orange, doesn't matter where it's at, give us a call. We'd love to come out and make you a cash offer on that house. You don't have to make any repairs. We can close in about 2 weeks, and there's no real estate agents, there's no lenders involved. It's a cash deal, cash in your hands in as little as 2 weeks. So you won't have to deal with any of the hassles of listing it, dealing with a real estate agent, making repairs to appease the buyer's lender, or even cleaning anything out. Maybe you inherited a house like this and you just don't feel like coming to full with it. Just go on our website, myfloridahomebuyers.com. Submit your information on there. We'll take a look and we'll get in touch with you and see about making you a cash offer on your house. It's super easy and it's a great option for a lot of people. So again, my name is Matt. I'm with My Florida Home Buyers. Have a great rest of your week and I'll see you on the next video. Just really quick before I leave, this is the doorbell. Old school.